Welcome to the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley, back with another transfer portal update. Gave you guys a lot of names, information yesterday. One name we've really not been talking about is Omarr Norman-Lott, defensive tackle from Arizona State. Entered the portal way back in early December. We talked about him a little bit then, but really have not covered it as much since then. Now, yesterday, last night, Austin Price over at VolQuest laid out some dates for visits of some of the kids that are in the portal, and Omarr Norman-Lott was one of them. He's going to be on Rocky Top January 5th through the 6th. Like I said, business really going to pick up now that the visits are open this first week or so of January. John Campbell, the big offensive lineman from Miami, also going to be in town tomorrow. And then Dante Thornton, the Oregon wide receiver. You guys know how high I am on Dante Thornton. I think he's a guy that is going to be able to come in and push for that starting job. But like Wayne, regular listener of the channel, said in the comments yesterday, Ramel Keaton's not going to roll over and play dead. Ramel Keaton is going to compete, but I think Thornton is going to have an opportunity to do that as well if he does end up in Knoxville. But he is scheduled to visit Rocky Top January 6th through the 8th. Those are a few dates of some of the names we've been talking about over the last week or two that are in the portal. Tennessee has interest in. I told you guys to be patient. Once January rolls around, those visits are going to start, and now here they are. One other interesting note from that schedule is that running back Marshawn Lloyd is not planning to visit as of now. That's the South Carolina running back, which is interesting to me because when you look at the offseason, what's going to take place, Jabari Small, Jalen Wright, both scheduled for surgery. Going to have some cleanup work done. So you're going into spring with your top two running backs out. So you're going to have Dylan Sampson, and then you're going to have a bunch of freshmen and walk-ons going through spring practice together. So what will that look like? And again, Jalen Wright, Jabari Small, guys with experience, been there, done that. I think they'll be just fine. But just interesting, worth noting, Marshawn Lloyd. Now, what does that mean? What does it mean that Marshawn Lloyd is not coming? Does it mean that he's not interested or that Tennessee has decided to move on without him? We'll see. We'll look and continue to follow it, see if they go track down another running back in the portal or if they're satisfied with the running back room they have. You got pretty solid backs in Small, Jalen Wright, and Dylan Sampson. You got Cam Seldon coming in. So we'll continue to follow it, see if they pursue another running back. But I want to talk about Omarr Norman-Lott, who is, again, scheduled to visit Tennessee coming up this week. Before we do that, as always, do me a favor, go ahead and smash that like button just below the video. It's quick, it's free, it's easy, it helps the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, if you are new to the Talkin VAWLS Network, welcome. We're not experts, we're not insiders, we are fans just like you. This channel is for the fans, by the fans. If you like what we do, make sure you subscribe, click that bell for notifications so you don't miss out when we go live or drop a video. We'll be live tomorrow night, Wednesday night. It's going to be a season recap, 7 p.m. Eastern time, but more importantly, it is going to be a charity stream. We're going to give back to the community. We're going to give to a charity that supports our military. What they do is provide housing when a soldier has to go through surgery and that their family can't get there. They provide housing. And we're going to have Tim Bradley, longtime listener of this channel, a member of our military. He's going to come on and kind of talk about that charity because he is the reason that we decided to go this route. And so I want him to come on at the beginning of that stream. But again, make sure you guys are here. Every bit of ad revenue from this channel tomorrow, every super chat that comes in, every dime that you guys give, YouTube will not take a cut. I will not take a cut. It goes directly to that charity, and we're going to give you a little information again at the top of the stream about that charity. But be here tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern time. It'll be the regular cast and crew. Tim Bradley's going to come on to start the show. Big Vol Daddy will be in the house. Eric Kane from VolQuest.com will be here. Ben McKee from GoVols247 is going to be here. It's going to be a jam-packed show. We're going to go probably 2 hours. Recapping the season, talking about recruiting, talking about the transfer portal. Who knows? We may talk about basketball and baseball because we're going to have so many people in here. I just hope you guys, the listeners, the community, the Talkin VAWLS faithful, show up, show out, show love. I got a goal in mind that I think we as a community can hit. So I hope to see you guys tomorrow. I know that was a little long-winded, but it's important. It is important to use this platform to give back. You guys have given me the opportunity to do this thing full time. I still want to use this platform to give back to those that give us the freedom to do what we do each and every day. So we'll get into that tomorrow, but let's talk about Omarr Norman-Lott. You can see here this article goes all the way back. It goes back to when the transfer portal was first opened at the beginning of December. Rattles off several players there from Arizona State that are entering the transfer portal. Not really interested in those, but it does say here starting sophomore defensive tackle Omarr Norman-Lott and backup Daniel Nagata also officially entered the portal, as did walk-on kicker Jace Freely. It goes on to say down here, let me scroll down to where it's talking about Norman-Lott. Says he was a 4-star prospect coming out of high school, was ASU's starting 3-technique tackle, went healthy in the first half of the 2000 season, but battled some injury issues. Had 14 tackles, including 3 for a loss and 2 sacks in 9 game plays. This is what's interesting because it goes on to say here with senior defensive tackles Silvera and Pasefia departing, Norman-Lott would be Arizona State's most experienced player at the position if he decided to remain in Tempe. But again, that is not the case. Omarr Norman-Lott still in the transfer portal, scheduled to visit Tennessee on January the 5th and 6th. And it sounds like, we mentioned the kid yesterday in the video from Texas State, that he is interested in Tennessee. Sounds like Tennessee really wants some more help at the defensive tackle position on the inside. You got to be happy. You got to be satisfied with where this football program is at with the edge rushers. The last 2 classes, really good at the edge position. Then you had B.Y. Tyler Barron out there making plays as well. So you've stacked some talent. You've stacked some recruiting classes with the edge. You continue to do that. I know I beat this into the ground. You continue to stack guys at the edge. You continue to stack guys that can protect the edge on offense and a solid quarterback, and let's go win an SEC championship. That is the way. That is the blueprint. But it sounds like Rodney Garner also wants to add some help on the inside. Of course, you have Tyree West, true freshman this year, got on the field a little bit, made some plays. Kind of interesting to me that Jordan Phillips, after all the praise he got during the bowl preparation last year, he was an early enrollee, got to go through bowl practices, got a lot of praise. Kind of interesting to me that he would hit the transfer portal. You've got Omari Thomas coming back. You've got Big Deshaun Terry coming back, and he kind of take that next step, man. He was a guy this year I really wanted to see more from. He looked good at times, made some plays at times, but I want to see more from him. But again, it's very evident that Rodney Garner wants to add more on the inside with the kid from Texas State, with Omarr Norman-Lott scheduled to visit. And coming out of high school, mentioned in the article there, 4-star prospect, class of 2020, out of California. Now he's up to 6'3", 290 pounds on the Arizona State roster. High school scouting report says he had a strong base, shows good burst at the line of scrimmage with strength to push his blocker back on a bull rush and mix it up at the point of attack. Can eat up blockers and take on a double team and work through the blocks to get in the backfield. Needs to add more technique in his pass rush instead of relying solely on his strength to avoid being eaten up by athletic and strong tackles. Projects as a multi-year Power 5 starter and projects as a third-day pick or undrafted free agent. But again, Omarr Norman-Lott's going to be on campus coming up this week. And I think, I told you guys business was going to kind of pick up, and we're seeing it there. I rattled off several guys that was scheduled to be on campus coming up over the next 8 days or so. So we'll continue to follow it, continue to keep you guys updated. I don't know how much more activity there is going to be after this initial wave in January. But we'll see. Guys are going to hit the portal after spring practice. There's a little bit of buzz that Walker Merrill, wide receiver at Tennessee, not very happy. Is he going to end up in the portal? Is he the only one at Tennessee that could possibly hit the portal? Or are there other guys that are looking for playing time? And again, we know that wave's coming after the spring. We'll see if Tennessee has anybody in or out after that. But just wanted to drop the quick little video with the update, with the visit schedule, talk a little bit about Omarr Norman-Lott, and also continue to plug our charity stream tomorrow night. I cannot ask you guys enough. Please be here for that live stream. I know sometimes it's hard to catch the lives. A lot of you guys catch the replays, but it's what comes in during that stream that counts. So if you can be here, if you can show support, I encourage you, please come join us tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Going to be a fun show, but also giving something back to the community, to those that, again, give us the opportunity, the freedom to do what it is that we want to do each and every day. But that's going to wrap it up for this one. You guys know where to hit the link for the t-shirts, merchandise, all that stuff is in the description below. Make sure you smash the thumbs up on the way out the door. That's going to do it for this one. This is the Talkin' VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Go Big Orange.